Hello everyone, this is Norris Tony coming back to you all with another video. I'm going to read from my prayer book, Walk in Faith. I'm going to read a Bible verse and I'm going to read the prayer. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord and he shall lift you up. That's from the book of James chapter 4, Bible verse 10. Here's the prayer. Living God, we sing for joy as we remember again the resurrection of your Son, Jesus. Because he died and rose again, our hopes for paradise are real. Because he lives, we live. Fill us with wonder as together our family contemplates the awesome mystery of the cross. Accept our praises and our songs of gratitude. I don't know what that word is at the end, but I'm going to go with that. I'm going to read an article. I'm a week late. This article came out last Friday. I believe, yep, last Friday, but I'm going to read it. From TMZ, it says Kim Kardashian's Kanye's trying to deflect from his Hitler praise. Didn't cheat with Chris Paul. Kanye West is doing everything he can to deflect attention away from his praising of Hitler, even throwing out false accusations against his ex-wife Kim Kardashian in an affair with NBA superstar Chris Paul, according to sources with direct knowledge. Before he was kicked off Twitter Thursday night for posing a swastika, whatever, I don't know what that says. The disgraced rapper made a wild accusation claiming he caught Kim Kardashian cheating with NBA star Chris Paul. A source close to the situation tells us the allegation is absolutely false and just another example of a desperate man trying to shift the focus away from his own wrongdoings. The source says this is not true, and sadly, it's an ongoing pattern with Kanye, attacking Kim to redirect everyone's attention after a day of crazy antics, where he has said every hateful and offensive thing he can possibly dream of. They continue. He has a history of falsely accusing her of also having affairs with Meek Mill, Drake, and countless others. Kim has for years deflected his his own awful behavior. Or Kanye, I'm sorry, Kanye has for years deflected his own awful behavior, infidelities, and obsession with porn and sex addiction to abuse and slut shame Kim. She wants to be left alone so she can focus on the well being of their children. It was Thursday when Kanye was on Alex Jones' Infowars, spewing hate, claiming he liked Hitler, questioning the Holocaust, and giving the Nazis props. Jones, a controversial figure himself, made several attempts to reel Kanye in, but the rapper only doubled down. Of course, it was earlier this week when Kim and Kanye finally settled their newly 2-year divorce. He's agreed to pay her $200K a month in child support, and they have equal access to their kids. Chris Paul has not yet addressed the allegations, but has been married to his wife Jada since 2011. The couple has 2 children. Yeah, Kanye is a mess, y'all. Let me tell you. Yeah, Kanye needs intense therapy. He really needs some help. He's a lost cause at this point. I mean, he's a nutcase. He's delusional. He's a lunatic. He's a sociopath. I mean, he'll do and say anything. He just needs to learn how to keep his mouth shut. Just stop talking. Because when he talks, he don't make sense anymore. He really, really don't. And for Kim, as far as Kim goes, what does Kim have to do with that interview. You know what I'm saying? She has nothing to do with that interview whatsoever that you did with Alex Jones. And she also doesn't have anything to do with the repercussions of your actions. It's like if you did wrong. I mean, he was praising Hitler. He was doing, you know, giving the questioning the Holocaust and doing something else he had no business doing. So I'm like, this man need to be locked up in an institution, in a mental institution for real. And I don't want to diss him like that. I'm trying not to diss him like that, but it's like he is a disgrace. You know what I'm saying? He is. He's a sellout. He definitely is a disgrace to our black race. He's a misrepresentation of us. He doesn't represent himself or us very well. And and I want the man to do better. I want him to get help. I want him to be there for his kids. But it's like if he keep going down the road he going down, who knows what's gonna happen to him. So I mean, I did say in the past that, or last week when I did an article about them settling their divorce, I did say that 200K a month was too much for the kids that he was paying Kim. But now that I think about it, it's not too much. Yeah, she does have money, but at the same time, it ain't too much. For real. I mean, $2.4 million a year is not too much for them kids. Because he even though he's not a billionaire no more allegedly, he still has millions of dollars. He's still very wealthy, and he can afford it. He's also hurt himself by running his mouth. He hurt himself by losing deals. He done lost a lot of corporate deals, lost a lot of endorsements and everything because of his bad mouth. And it's just like every time the dude open his mouth, it's like piss and poop comes out of that mouth. It's too filthy to open. He just don't know what to say. You give this dude a mic and he just runs his mouth. Don't just It's just like he digs a deeper hole for himself than he needs to. He really does. And if he don't watch himself, if I was Kim, I would take them kids away from him. I would go to court and try to get full custody of them kids until he act right. Maybe that'll straighten him up a little bit. Definitely, because the way he acting right now, I don't know if the kids will be. I mean, if he should even be around them kids because of the things that he do and say. Even though Kim, we all know that that she didn't, slept or been with a lot of men in Hollywood and been with athletes and stuff like that. So she not completely innocent. But like I said, she seemed like she better than Kanye at this point. She definitely, I think, is more involved with the kids than he is. But she was being nice. I think she was being nice by, not making him pay more money for child support. And she also being nice by sharing custody of the kids with him. But at this point, it's like he need to stop while he need to stop. Somebody need to get in his ear and talk to him and let him know that what he doing is not good. Him running his mouth, he just digging a deeper hole for himself. He is like he hurting himself, and his actions, if he don't watch himself, his actions might affect his kids someday, and we don't want that. We don't want that at all. So that's why I said he needs to set a better example and be a better role model for them. And Kim probably not the best role model for them, and or the best example, but she better than Kanye at this point. For real, she ain't getting half the bad press that, and no way near half the bad press that he is. It's like he been out of control. It's like he continue to go down a downward spiral. And it's like, what is it gonna take for this man to stop? Stop and think before he speaks. Stop and think before he react to things. He done already got booted off of Twitter because he's so bad. It's like, where else you going? Who else gonna kick you? Gonna kick you off? Or where else on the internet are you gonna get kicked off? You gonna get kicked off of Instagram? or TikTok or whatever you have. This dude, I mean, he really has serious, serious issues and he is far gone. Like, he is really, really off the rails. And I mean, I don't feel sorry for him. Really, I don't. But because I really ain't been too much of a fan of his for a long time, especially since he said slavery was a choice. He lost me on that one. Definitely. But I do want him to get the help that he needs so he can be there for his children like he's supposed to be. Because Kim, she do need help with them kids. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it would be nice for him to do better and do better and get help and clean up his act and change his life to be a better person for them kids because them kids do need him. They do need him. So like I said, he need to pray. He need to be cleansed. Really, he does. I mean, he needs more to be more spiritual. He needs God in his life, definitely. He need to be more spiritual. He need to be more mindful of what he says and what he does because he could get himself hurt or possibly someone else because your mouth can definitely get you in trouble and his mouth definitely can and possibly will get him in trouble if he don't stop. So stop the press, Kanye, for real, because you're not doing yourself or anybody else any favors by talking. And then there was a rumor that he was supposed to be running for president. Nah, he don't need to be no president. He cannot. He too mentally unstable. He not in the right state of mind to run no country. He can't even run his own life. He don't even know how to run his own mouth without putting his foot in it. So how is he gonna run the country? You know what I'm saying? Nah, he don't need to run the country. He need to learn how to run his life and run himself. Cause he'll run this country into the ground along with himself. So that's why I said get help, get help, get help while you can. I mean, his family in Chicago, somebody need to come rescue him. Somebody come get this man before it's too late. I didn't wasted enough of my time on this man. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I just wanted to let y'all know. And Chris Paul, and another thing I want to say, Chris Paul is a well respected NBA player. He's one of my favorite NBA players. One of my favorite players of all time. I love Chris Paul as a basketball player, and you don't hear. I mean, I think he's a very good person and a good husband and father to his wife and kids because you don't hear too much bad, or really, you don't hear no bad press about him. The man is all about his business and all about his family. He's a family man. He's a great NBA player. He's a role model for the community. So like I said, he's a well known citizen. So it's like, don't be involved in Chris Paul and your drama, Kanye. Don't involve Chris Paul in what you got going on with Kim or whatever. Cause Kim, if you talking about Kim cheating on you with another man or other men, why sit up there and wait till after the divorce to say anything about it? I mean, the article said that you did say things about her cheating on you during the marriage, but you didn't necessarily have no proof because you was wrong. Even though I heard rumors that she messed around with Drake. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, but still. Stop saying that Kim cheated on you because we don't care. Your marriage to her is over. Leave Kim alone. Let her focus on her career and focus on your children. Cause seems like she the only logical parent out of the two of you. So like I said, stop harassing her. Work with her instead of against her. You know what I'm saying? Take ownership for what you do and what you say. Be responsible for your actions. Take accountability for your actions. Be a man. Stop trying to deflect and throw accusations and put the blame on Kim about stuff. Kim ain't got nothing to do with what you doing and how you acting. So like I said, if she did any cheating or did anything towards you, it's too late for you to talk about it now. Y'all are over. Y'all are divorced. So stop talking about that. We don't care about that anymore. And another thing, Chris Paul, I'm glad that she said that she didn't sleep with him. At least she was honest. I'm glad that she said that. Because Chris Paul wouldn't touch her with a 10-foot pole. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I don't think he would stoop that low to sleep with her. Absolutely not. But like I said, that's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna go in on her no more because she's not wrong here. She ain't the one that I got an issue with. Well, really, I ain't got an issue with nobody, none of y'all, because I don't know y'all. But I'm just having an opinion. But still, like I said, leave Chris Paul out of your problems. Leave Kim alone. Let her focus on the children and what in her career, like I said, and you focus on getting better. How about that, Kanye? And stop shooting yourself in the mouth, or stop putting your foot in the mouth. That's what I'm gonna say. Stop putting your foot in your mouth. But anyway, now I'm done, y'all. I hope you all like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like. Thanks for watching. You all have a great night and like, comment, subscribe, share. Have a great night and enjoy your weekend. Peace.